Okay, everyone, can you come back to the classroom? And now we will hear some sharing from you guys. First of all, let's talk about, okay, let me present my screen. Here you are. First of all, let's talk about some advantages when people live in a small community. I want to hear from Bảo Quỳnh.
The advantage is that uh, it helps you have a close relationship with your neighbors, and the disadvantages is
No,
it's
just
so far away from the city, so you will your life
Quỳnh ơi, Quỳnh,
more things will
Quỳnh.
be inconvenient.
Okay, so we just mentioned one advantage. It is a good connection with neighbors. But one disadvantage, even though I don't ask you, is small community can be far away from the city center, which is inconvenient, right? Thank you, Quỳnh. I want to hear another advantage. Another advantage. Duy, Nhật Duy.
Yeah, uh, you you can meet everyone every day.
Mm. So,
Got
what
a
is good?
got a many acquaintance.
It, uh, yes.
Yes.
So
So
what is good if I can have many acquaintance or if I can meet everyone every day?
um, if you got a many acquaintance, if you have an accident,
Hmm.
they will help you. They will help you.
Okay, so I can easily get the support, right? I can easily get the help
Yeah.
of people. Okay, thank you, Duy. Uh, okay, now anyone who has an idea, you can speak about advantages. Anything else? The first advantage is about a good connection with people around. Can have more people to support you, to help you when you need. Else, if you have an idea, you can speak. Okay, I just have an internet problem, so I'm not sure if anyone is speaking with me. So I will ask again. We just have some advantages of living in a small community, like you will have a good connection with neighbors, or you can easily make friends with others, right? Have more acquaintances. So when you need their help, you can easily get it. Anything else? If you have an idea, you can speak now. Any volunteer? Not for now? Okay, so let's talk about disadvantages. What is the disadvantages? Can I ask Khả Yuan?
Yes, I think we will not have much private place,
Hmm. Why do you
and
think so?
because what uh, what we done, maybe the neighborhood can see or heard.
Hmm.
Like security is very annoying our neighborhoods.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you, Yuan. So you can lose your privacy, right? It is one disadvantage. Anything else from Lan Nguyễn? Do you have any other ideas?
Um, I think another disadvantage is because the small community very close together, so everyone need help, so they're easy to come to you to ask for help, right? So you have to take care of them a lot, and a lot of people. Easy to be like that.
Okay, thank you for your ideas. I want to hear from another person. Can I hear from you, Mạnh Lê?
Yeah, and another disadvantage is we have less choice of entertain. In a small community, we still have choice, but it's less in the city. If I want to like watch a movie in a movie theater or go to I don't know water park or something, and I definitely would choose in a big city.
Okay, yeah, it is a good point too. Thank you, Man. So you will have less choice in your daily life. For example, if you live in a big city, you want to go shopping, there will be a lot of shopping malls or stores to choose, right? But in a small community, maybe there are not many of them, just one or two, so you don't have many choices. Okay, thank you for your ideas. I will also suggest some ideas from. Okay, here you are. The first suggest it is similar to the idea about good relationship with neighborhoods. So people had a closer connection with each other. So I try to suggest some vocabulary to you too. Instead of using common vocabulary, you should practicing more uncommon ones so you can have a better score. Had a close connection with each other. As in a small community, people tend to spend a lot of time together. Like after work, you can see people in the neighborhood, they will gather talking with each other, right? So their connection is closer. Another advantage is people can have a better sense of community. I think this is a new word to you and you can learn it. Sense of community, it means you feel like you belong to that group, you community. So when you have that feeling, you can say, I have a sense of community. So what is the good thing about having a better sense of community when you feel like you belong to that place? What do you think? What is the good thing? Thanh Phương? Any ideas?
Can you pardon, please?
Okay, so you have a better sense of community. What is a good thing?
Better sense of community. You mean in the small community?
Yes, you feel like you belong to that place. It is a sense of community. You have that feeling. So what is a good thing?
Oh, sorry, I don't have idea right now.
Okay, don't worry. We are trying, thinking. Let me answer. If you have a sense of community,
I don't know.
okay. So, for example, company, so people might not dare to live in their own way, and also, okay, and here is the answer. It's not because the relationship is not reason and result. If it is reason and result, you can use so, but this is not reason and result, so don't use so. The second thing is also. Do you see it was harder for people to give their C, comma. Comma, it means dấu phẩy. And after the comma, you cannot use also and then you write the second sentence. No, it's not correct in English. You can write C, chấm, also, phẩy, comma. People might not dare, it's okay. Yeah, but it's not in this sentence. Okay, number 2, what do you think? Number 2. In a small community, it was harder for people to keep their privacy, dot, and then something, comma. People might not dare to live in their own ways. Yeah, very good. Now you know how to use also, right? Here you are, also. So we use also to introduce a noun. You have to be careful with comma and dot. So dot, also, comma. It is correct. Number 3, please. There were some pros of living in a small community, comma, blank. It also brought drawbacks. Okay. Here you are. Yes, your answer is correct for number 3. If you say but, if it is correct, it cannot be however. Why? Because if you want to use however, you have to have dot, however, comma. It cannot be comma, however. No, no way. Okay, so number 3 is but. Number 4, yes, comma. We have. So they are some linking words you know before. Sometimes you don't know how to use them correctly. Okay, careful with comma, linking words, and not. With an or but, you can use them after a comma and then the second sentence. Also, and however, need a stop. Okay, let's have a practice. You can look at words or book before. So use or however to link everything. Number 1, so plural and then right. So but or however, can you talk please? Number 2. Okay, some people say but. Okay, a lot of but. Yeah, here you are. It is but because not a full stop, so it cannot be however. 3 is and also learn to defend themselves. Secondly, children help in the house and a consequence also as a consequence. Yes, it is and as a consequence. So you can use and after that you introduce the result as consequence. This is the result. As a consequence, they became more responsible, full stop. We have also or however. Different generations live together, so grandparents look after young children. If it is however, it is something opposite. If it is also, it is something similar. So this paragraph, this body 1, it is about benefits, right? At the beginning, I believe there were 3 main benefits. Firstly, blah, blah. Secondly, children up in the bus. And then, okay, here you are also. This is the third benefit. So it's still about the benefit. So it's not something opposite also. And number 5, please. So grandparents looked after young children and younger brother or also younger brothers learned many things from their elderly brother. And here you are, very good. Okay, it is a quick practice of linking words and I see you know how to use them better now. Now we will go to body writing. Okay, I will skip okay. On the board, I'm showing you the ideas I suggest and use them if you want or use your own idea. But make sure it is to the talk. Okay, back to we send you the link that you want your introduction. Yeah. First of all, if your name, so you can have just delete your body of events. Have it to full body on right up. But of course, the board idea. For example, you choose the main idea. People had closer connection with each other. So what are the supporting explanation for it? You need to write it out. Okay. Choose advantage and then write about it with the supporting idea. That's all. I will go around and support you. If you don't know what to do now, you can ask me again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will have you writing and I will write in red color. Okay, first of all, in the body, you need to follow this. You have main idea, like people in a small community had a closer connection with each other. It is the main idea. Okay, and after that, you will write some supporting ideas to explain the reason why you say so, or if people had a closer connection. So what is the result? So reason or result, you can use them as ideas. You get what I mean? For example, now I will write the main idea. I write firstly, as you can see, firstly, people in a small community had a closer connection with each other. So this is my main idea sentence. After that, I will explain why people in a small community had a closer connection. It is because they tend to spend more time meeting or talking with each other, and this helps to strengthen their relationship. So this is an example for you home. The first sentence is the main idea. Second sentence is the reason why I say so. I try to explain it. And it is a supporting idea. You get it? So now you should do the same for your writing. You say people had a better sense of community, right? So, but our starting idea is not good enough. You should explain what in a community they have a better sense, and if they have a better sense of community, it's the yeah, you can go that way. Hello, Hoàng Lan.
Hello, teacher. Hello. Hi.
Okay, I'm back. My internet is so terrible. I'm looking at your writing, Lan. So you have the main idea, right? The first advantage when living in a small community is people have closer connection to each other. It is the main idea. After that, you have the result because people have closer connection. When neighbor need help, other can support. It is a result, right? But it will be better if you can write about the reason why people in a small community have a closer connection before the result. If you can do it, it will be better. So can you improve it?
Okay.
Tâm Đoan. Okay. Hey, Tâm Đoan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So I see you are having some supporting idea from your life, from your mother's.
Yes.
However, it is not good enough because in academic writing, like writing task 2, you should write about something general, not personal. Get what I mean?
Okay.
Because something general, it will be about people in a small community. It's not just about you or your family only. It should be about people in this community in general. Yes. So change your supporting idea.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. So are you there?
I'm here, teacher.
Okay. So I see you say there are two benefits from living in a small community, not a small village. Community, it can be a village, but it can be a neighborhood. It can be anything, but it is a small community. So don't call it a village.
Yes.
Yeah, and you say there are two benefits, right? Then you mentioned the first benefit, people are close with others who could support or help them to solve their problems. Also, the second benefit, they are easy to forgive their others' mistake. For the second benefit, you don't have supporting ideas.
Yes, I will.
So why?
Because
Can you
I just taken to take for the first. This is not the second because I just write the first only.
that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone, because we don't have much time left, now can you come back to the classroom? On the board, I will write an example of body one for you, so you can understand, you can imagine how a body looks like. Okay. So for body one, I want to write about advantages, right? Okay, wait for me. Here you are. Yeah, you can see it now. At the beginning of the body, you should have the topic sentence. Topic sentence. So if this body is about advantages, so the topic sentence will be something like, on the one hand, there. So what is the tense I should use? Simple present or simple past? There were or there are? What do you think?
There were.
Yeah, there were, because look at the task, look at the question.
Past.
It is a past. What do you think were the advantages? So it should be there were. The topic sentence is, on the one hand, there were some benefits to living in a small community. So when people read the topic sentence, they can know what is this body about. If it is about advantages or it is about disadvantages, they can read the topic sentence and know. On the one hand, there were some benefits to living in a small community. Then, the main idea. Firstly, people could have a closer connection each other. So this is the main idea. I will highlight it with red color. But after the main idea, you have to explain with the supporting idea. So you can write about the reason why people in a small community have a closer connection. And if they have the connection close, so what is the result? So reason and result, they are some common supporting ideas in writing task 2. Firstly, people could have a closer connection with each other was because people there tended to spend more time together. They do more time meeting or talking with one another or with others. And this helps to strengthen. This is a vocabulary you can learn. Strengthen their relationship. Here you are. So this is an example of the supporting idea for main idea 1. Okay. And now I want to write about the idea 2. People, they have a better sense of community. So I would the second main idea, red color again. In addition, because of good relationships with each other, people in a small, now we will have people who lived in a small area is that a good sense of community. In addition, because of good relationship with each other, people who lived in a small area easily had a good sense of community. This is the second main idea. And again, we need the supporting idea for it. I can explain the reason why, but I did it before, right? Because of good relationship with each other, it is the reason why. So I cannot write about the reason again, but I can write about the result. When people, they have a good sense of community, what is the result, right? In addition, because of good relationship with each other, people who lived in a small area easily had a good sense of community. One more synonym of disadvantage.
Cons. Cons.
Cons, very good. Mạnh lệ. One synonym of advantage. Pros, yeah, good choice. Khánh Chi, one synonym of advantage. Okay, I cannot. Lang, one synonym of advantage.
Up something.
Upside.
Upside. Yeah.
Yes, and for disadvantage, we also have drawback, right?
Drawback.
So make sure you use them in your writing when you write about advantage and disadvantage. And we will have 4 paragraphs in writing task 2, right? Introduction, body 1, body 2, and conclusion. For the introduction, you need to write about the topic, but you have to paraphrase. And the second thing, you answer the question, you answer the task in a general way. If the task asks you which is more, advantage or disadvantage, you answer which is more. If the task asks you what are the advantage or disadvantage, you don't need to compare them. Okay, it is the first thing about the introduction. For the body, as I am showing you on the board, you should have firstly the topic sentence. After that, main idea 1, supporting idea 1, main idea 2, supporting idea 2. Okay, you can write about the reason why you say so, and if it is happening, what is the result? So reason and result can be the supporting ideas. You get it? Okay, so that's all about the lesson today. Any questions? And okay, so the last question for you. What is the day you will do the homework on EDX? Day 3 or day 4 or day 5? What is the day? Do you remember? Yes, exactly. Thank you, Hồng. It is day 4. Do your EDX, go to more writing, and it is a homework today. You will write an essay at home. Okay. If you don't have any questions, we will finish here. Thank you everyone for coming. Good night.
Good night, teacher.
Trần Thư.
Bye.
Thư, you want to ask something? Yeah, others, you can leave.
Can you choose another one with each other, because we use each other in this in the second center. Can you hear me?
Okay, Thư. So your question is, you don't want to repeat each other, right? So what is a synonym? Okay, so I will write here for you. You can write each other. You can write one another. One another is a synonym of each other. Or you can say others, những người khác. People could have a closer or yeah, Sometimes you can use others to replace each other, but sometimes it is not a good choice. So it depends on the sentence you are writing. Okay, goodbye.
Hello, sorry. Still have.
Yeah, sure, I'm
Yeah,
here.
just my internet just a little bit slow, so I just want to make sure, confirm that's with the disadvantage or advantage. So we just choose which one, right? If the question they asking like advantage or disadvantage, we choose which one, right?
The question is, from my experience, the question is never about one thing only. The question will be, there are two kinds of question. The first one is, do you think there are more advantages than disadvantages? So you have to compare. The second kind is, what do you think are the advantages and disadvantages? So you just need to mention here are some advantages, here are some disadvantages. You don't have to compare and you don't have to say which is more. But yeah, even it is the first kind or the second kind, you have to mention, you have to write about both advantages and disadvantages.
What? Like with okay, it's a little bit confused in here. So yeah.
Okay, so let me explain here to you in Vietnamese to make sure you understand what I mean. Okay, tức là trong writing task 2 ha, nó với cái dạng advantage và disadvantage nó chỉ có hai kiểu câu hỏi phổ biến thôi. Câu hỏi thứ nhất nó sẽ hỏi mình là vấn đề này, advantage và disadvantage là gì? Thì tất nhiên là mình sẽ phải viết về cả hai rồi, đúng không?
Là 4 paragraph.
Đúng, 4 paragraph, một cái introduction, lúc nào nó cũng là 4 à, thường thì sẽ lên là 4. Introduction, body 1, body 2, conclusion. Rồi, là một kiểu, được không? Thì mình chỉ cần nói đây là advantages nè. Còn đây là một số cái disadvantages, là mình trả lời xong câu hỏi. Rồi, dạng câu hỏi số 2 nó sẽ hỏi mình là bạn có nghĩ là cái advantages nó nhiều hơn disadvantages không? Đó, thì nó hỏi mình như vậy thì mình vẫn phải nói về cả hai mặt, đó là advantage là gì và disadvantage là gì, nhưng mà mình phải trả lời rõ hơn một tí, đó là mình nghĩ cái nào nhiều hơn.
Ok.
Đó, tức là mình sẽ phải luôn viết về cả hai. Yes.
Luôn viết về cả hai, kể cả nó, nhưng mà cái dạng thứ hai mà nghĩ cái nào nhiều hơn thì mình phải viết cái ý kiến của mình cái nào nhiều hơn. Vậy là đều phải 4 paragraph thôi.
Đúng, nó sẽ đều là 4 paragraph, nó sẽ đều là viết về cả hai.
Tại vì cái phần đầu tiên, cái writing mà đầu tiên về cái family mà nhiều con á, thì do you think there was more advantage or disadvantage? Vậy vì ở đây có chữ or thì mình không hiểu là mình viết về advantage or disadvantage, đấy là theo ý kiến của mình, hoặc là mình phải viết cả hai. Thì bây giờ là mình viết cái nào nhiều hơn theo ý kiến của mình thôi, đúng không? Ví dụ là,
tức là
có lợi nhiều hơn có hại.
Đúng, cái câu đó chỉ là một cái cách hỏi khác của việc là bạn có nghĩ là advantage nó nhiều hơn disadvantage không thôi đó. Nó chỉ là một cách hỏi khác thôi.
Nhưng mà nó cùng là một dạng mình đó.
Đúng rồi, nó cùng là một dạng, tức là mình phải đưa ra ý kiến là in my opinion thì tôi nghĩ là cái này nó sẽ nhiều hơn cái kia. Rồi sau đó mình đến body 1 và body 2 á, thì mình cũng phải dành một body cho cái advantage và một cái body cho disadvantage à.
Nếu như mà cái câu hỏi mà về cái nào hơn advantage hơn disadvantage đó, body 1 đó, thường là mình kể về cái advantage trước hả? Cái
là
kiểu
cái mà mình không có support nhiều bằng á, thì mình sẽ viết về nó. Cái này mình support nhiều hơn thì mình save lại, mình giữ lại xíu để về body 2 mình highlight nó sau.
Ok, cái dạng bài này hơi khó.
Yeah, this is the first time you study đúng không? Cho nên là mình vẫn còn thời gian để mình làm.
Có học về cái dạng này, nhưng mà lúc ấy nó không có kỹ, tức là viết theo kiểu tự nhiên, tại vì giáo viên ở bên nước ngoài dạy á, nên là nó không có nhiều ý lắm, nó không có kiểu trick or treat á.
Yeah, thì vì bây giờ bạn
Tức là
hình dung ra
mình cứ
cái
viết ra thôi, mình không có kiểu phải viết như thế nào.
Okay. Thì
Dạ.
mà after this lesson, do you have more ideas about how to write?
Đã có nhiều hơn rồi. Tại vì cái
Okay.
dạng này là mình hay bị vấp lắm. Và
Yeah.
nó thường xảy ra ở trong các bài thi bên này.
Đúng rồi. It is a common type.
Dạ. Cảm ơn thầy ha.
Yay, welcome.
Goodbye thầy.